What happens when two of the most savage rappers in the world, Eminem and 50 Cent, quietly turn against one of hip-hop's biggest kings, Jay-Z? It's a story of loyalty, betrayal, and an unspoken war that's been brewing for decades. While the world praised Jay-Z's meteoric rise, 50 and M saw a different truth, and they weren't about to stay silent. This is the story the industry doesn't want you to hear: how Eminem and 50 Cent didn't just challenge Jay-Z, they exposed something far deeper, and it all started with the one thing that no amount of Grammys could buy: real loyalty. At the height of his early fame, 50 Cent wasn't just big. He was a phenomenon. Get Rich, or Die Tryin, exploded onto the scene like nothing hip-hop had ever witnessed. Charts, crushed, sales, dominated, the streets, owned. Yet when it came to awards, recognition, and trophies, there was silence. 50 didn't hold back his frustration. He made it crystal clear: Jay got all the trophies because he signed that contract. The marriage contract wasn't just shade at Jay-Z's marriage to Beyoncé, it was a warning. In the 50's eyes, success in the industry wasn't about talent. It was about politics. It was about who you aligned with. And Jay-Z, he played the game perfectly. But 50 never cared about playing it safe. And he never forgot how quickly the industry crowned its favorites. Unlike 50, Eminem wasn't interested in awards or appearances. He had one loyalty: the people who were loyal to him. And when it came to 50 Cent, Eminem wasn't just a label boss. He was a brother. From the moment Eminem signed 50 to Shady Records, their bond became unbreakable. They fought battles together, in music, in business, and behind the scenes. So when subtle shots started flying toward Jay-Z, Eminem didn't need to shout. He just waited. Waited for the perfect moment to remind everyone that loyalty beats politics every single time. And that moment came masked inside the clever bars of a song called Toby. In 2024, Eminem dropped a track titled Toby from his album The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Grace. On the surface, it was just another lyrical onslaught, but fans listening closely caught the hidden message. Ain't feeling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be pissed at me, but this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me? It wasn't a random flex, it was a direct shot at Billboard's controversial Top 50 Greatest Rappers list, where Jay-Z sat comfortably at number 1, and Eminem somehow landed at number 5. To the casual listener, it was just a bar. To real ones, it was a statement M had collaborated with nearly everyone ahead of him. Jay-Z, Nas, Kendrick Lamar. He wasn't impressed. He was calling out the system that celebrated some artists while quietly downplaying others. And Jay-Z? He wasn't just another name on that list. He represented everything Eminem despised about industry favoritism. If there was ever a song that captured the hidden tension between Eminem and Jay-Z, it was Renegade. But what most people don't know, Renegade was never meant for Jay-Z. Originally, it was a collaboration between Eminem and Royce da 5'9", two Detroit brothers crafting verses for Royce's debut album. But when label politics got in the way, and Eminem needed a track for Jay's blueprint, he sent Renegade over. Eminem's verses were already locked in. Jay just had to slide his own into the open spaces, and when the track dropped, the debate exploded. Had Eminem actually out-rapped Jay-Z on Jay's own song? It wasn't just fans debating. Even Nas fired a shot in ether. Eminem murdered you on your own chatty tea. Over the years, the whispers became shouts. Snoop Dogg said M killed Jay. Irv Gotti, who had every reason to hate Eminem, admitted it too. Even Royce backed it up, saying Eminem attacked the beat harder, made the publicly. Jay-Z played it cool. On Netflix's My Next Guest Needs. No introduction, he called Eminem's cadence amazing and praised his technical skills. But behind the scenes, it was a different story. Stories circulated that Jay-Z privately confronted radio hosts and DJs who dared say Eminem outshined him. The smiles in interviews hid a bruised ego. The handshakes masked the sting of losing on a battlefield where words are weapons. In hip-hop, perception is reality, and no amount of platinum plaques can erase the feeling of getting outshined, especially not by someone who wasn't supposed to win at all. Fast forward to 2022, the biggest stage in the world, the Super Bowl halftime show. Dr. Director Snoop Dogg set Kendrick Lamar, Eminem. But something was off. Where was 50 Cent? According to reports, Roc Nation, Jay-Z's company, didn't want him involved, but Eminem wasn't having it. He reportedly told Dre and the NFL, "No 50, no M." Simple as that. When 50 dropped down from the rafters for his surprise performance, the crowd went insane. What most fans didn't realize was that behind the scenes, a quiet rebellion had played out. Once again, Eminem refused to play politics and chose loyalty over industry pressure. And once again, Jay-Z's influence wasn't enough to stop it. In 2024, Jay-Z found himself entangled in a storm he didn't expect. When lawsuits against Diddy surfaced, Jay's name got dragged in through ugly allegations. He denied everything immediately, but it didn't matter, because 50 Cent was ready. He flooded Instagram with brutal memes, fake AI videos of Jay-Z getting arrested, sarcastic captions asking, "Are we still doing the Super Bowl?" Nothing was off limits. Even when Jay-Z showed up at a Lion King premiere to project a wholesome image, 50 Cent couldn't resist. They said, "I rapped a kid. Everybody get dressed. We're going to see Mufasa, LL." It was savage. It was relentless. It was 50 Cent in his purest form. And Jay-Z, all he could do was smile for the cameras and pretend the walls weren't closing in. Despite the occasional public praise, despite the smiles, despite the handshakes, the truth never changed. Eminem and 50 Cent never fully forgave the way the industry crowned Jay-Z king, while quietly sidelining those who didn't play the game. They didn't chase trophies. They didn't sign contracts for favor. They built their own kingdoms. Kingdoms forged in loyalty, battle scars, and raw, undeniable talent. Jay-Z might still sit on a throne, but in the shadows, Eminem and 50 prove something far more powerful. Sometimes, the real kings don't need crowns. They just need to survive and tell the truth. In the end, it wasn't one diss track, one award snub, or one halftime show that exposed the cracks. It was decades of loyalty, silent wars, and unspoken resentment. While the industry played its game, Eminem and 50 Cent built their empire brick by brick, refusing to bow, refusing to bend. And Jay-Z, he might have won the trophies, but he never won them. And that's a loss no Grammy could ever hide.